Hi everyone, so I just wanted to go over Seesaw and math review really quickly. All right, so the first thing I'm going to go over is Seesaw, and then I'll switch over to going over the math today. All right, so we did a lot of fun stuff in grammar today. Today was grammar day. We worked on irregular plurals and reviewing some collective nouns, and we also had some fun with Mad Libs. All right, so the first assignment that you have today is right here, irregular plurals and collective noun practice. Okay, so I'll show you how to work these. And you have until Friday to finish these grammar activities. Okay, so work on them today, but you don't have to get them completely all done until Friday. Okay, so this first page right here is just an example of some different, that goes from singular to plural. So right here we have child to children. This one's a tooth to teeth. And remember, we talked about a sheep and a sheep. There is no change to that one. Okay. And then we go from mouse to mice. Okay. Here we go. So you have 4 slides here. Our first slide, this is collective review. So you'll be dragging these over. So let's see, a blank of students. I wonder what this one could be. Maybe class of students. And then I would drag that over just like this. Okay. Oop. And I will put it back right there. All right. In the next page, you're going to write the singular noun on the first line on this side where there's just one. Okay. So like leaf. Okay. And then on the second line over here, you're going to write the irregular plural noun. So this would be leaves. So instead of the F in leaf, I'm going to get rid of the F and add a V E S. So it would be LEAVES. Okay. And this one is a scavenger hunt. It's a collective and irregular plural scavenger hunt. So go look around your house. You can go outside. You can look in a book, or you can find pictures online if you can't find pictures anywhere else of at least 3 collective nouns. So I put some examples: a school of fish, and you can put a picture of your family because that's a collective noun. You can do a litter of puppies. And then you need to find 3 irregular plural nouns. So you can take a picture of your teeth, your feet, mice, label your pictures correctly. You can go outside and take a picture of a pile of leaves, and then just make sure you label it underneath. So my examples over here was a school of fish, and then I put teeth for collective or for irregular plural. I just put them all over here. That way it wouldn't crowd your space. So put all of your collectives over here and all of your irregular plurals on this side. Okay, and if you need to add another page, go ahead. All right, this is just a fun Mad Lib about farm animals. So it says use at least 2 collective nouns and 2 irregular plurals. So when you see the word plural noun, you can think of some animals that are irregular, like mice and sheep and fish and geese and deer and moose. Okay. And then you can also think, or you can even do a school of fish. Okay. So you can put in your collective nouns, maybe a litter of puppies or a herd of cattle, pack of wolves. Okay, so make sure you practice using that. And then your last one is to complete each sentence with the correct plural form of the noun. So this one is the man. So it's not mans, it would be the men who coach the soccer team talk to our class. Okay, the library invited all of the child, is it childs or children, to the story hour. Okay, and then the last 3 are collective nouns. You're just going to underline the collective noun. So there are 4 people in my family. So family would be what you would underline because that is a group. The jury makes important decisions in a courtroom. Okay, which one is a group of people? And that movie is about a brave army. All right, so that's that. And our second grammar activity today is a follow-up to what we did in class and in breakouts today. And you have till Friday also. So if you only got to complete one of these in breakouts today, a Mad Lib, you can, it says do with a partner. You can do 1 or 2 of these with someone at home, a family member, or you can attempt to do them with by yourself. Okay, so this one you're going to see if you can fill them in all by yourself without looking, and then go ahead and plop them into the lines and read it. It's probably pretty silly. And same thing here. There you go. So these are fun. So you have until Friday to finish that as well. Okay. All right. So today in math, we did counting up subtraction with the counting up strategy. And we also did the number line strategy, which I'll go over in just a minute. So you're going to add your lesson 3-5, your home link, and the math boxes that we did and corrected in class. All right, so I think that is all. By Friday, please make sure you have your flea map, or if I sent you a paragraph frame, have that ready by Friday because we're going to do reading on Friday or writing on Friday, excuse me. I'm still waiting on 9 people to turn in their every vote counts. Make sure you work on your reading log and make sure you're working on your spelling. There's lots and lots of silent letters, so you need to make sure you practice, practice, practice. Okay, and there's still some friends missing their Unit 2 math assessment and their narrative on their favorite trip. So please make sure you get those in as soon as you can this week would be great. All right, so now I'm going to transition over to math. Okay, so I'm going to go over the strategies with you one more time. Okay, I'm going to use the examples we used in class today. Get my pen ready. So I have a little whiteboard here. So I'm going to go ahead and let's do 66 minus 24. Okay, pretty similar to what we did in class today. All right, and I'm going to do the counting up method to get to 66. Okay, so this is my number. This is my magic number that I need to get to. Okay, so I'm going to start at 24 over here, and I'm going to add numbers to it just until I get to 66. Okay, so I always want to start with a number to make this number a whole number. So my next whole number would be 30. So what could I add to 24 to make it a 30? Okay, so that would be 6. Now I have 30. Now that's much easier. Okay, so I'm going to keep adding tens because I think tens are friendly numbers. So that would be 40 plus 10 more. I'm not at 66 yet. Now I'm at 50. I'm getting closer. Then I do 10 more. Whoop, now I'm at 60. Okay, so now I need to get to 66. What can I add to make 60 66? That would be plus 6. Now I'm at 66, and now I need to figure out what did I do to get there. So you're going to circle all the numbers you added. So I did a 6, a 10, a 10, a 10, and a 6. Okay, and then you're going to add them together. So 10 plus 10 plus 10, and then 6 plus 6. So I have 3 tens and 2 sixes. So let's add my tens together. 10, 20, 30. And then my 2 sixes make 12. And that would be 42. There we go. So this is called counting up addition. So we're going to do a similar problem, but we're going to use our number lines this time. Okay, so we're going to do, let's do a bigger one. Let's do 200. We're going to do a big number this time. 249 minus 103. Okay, so let's do this one. So this time we're going to do a number line. So I'm going to draw my number line down here. It's very similar to counting up because you're going to eventually count up afterwards. So what you want to do is put your smaller number, which is my bottom number right here, 103 down there at the beginning. And then my big number, this is my goal, is 249. Okay, so you have that set up, and then you can start making jumps. So now let's make this a whole number. 103. I want to get to 110 at least. so I can have friendlier numbers to jump with. Okay, so let's think of what I could do. Let's add 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now I'm at 110. So that's a 1, 1, 2, 3. There we go. So that would be 7. Okay, so now I have 110. I'm going to skip count by tens. Okay, so now I'm at 120. Let's see if I can get to 200. 30, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200. So now here's 200. This was 10, 10, 10, 10, another 10, another 10, another one, and another one. So now I need to get to 249. So I can probably skip count 4 more times to get that. So I'm making smaller jumps because I'm running out of space. Okay, so I'm going to move that just to right there a little bit. 2, 3, 4, and these are tens again. So now here's 240, and then I'll do 9 little jumps. And that was 9 because I ran out of space. Okay, so now the next step would be to add up everything we did. Okay, so let's do that. So let's see, how many tens do I have here? Let's count. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130. So here's 130. Okay, let's see what I have for my ones. I have a 9, and then I have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I'm going to add the 9 plus the 7 together. Sorry if you can't see that, didn't realize. Okay, that would be 16. So now I can add these up, and that would be 146. That should be your answer. Okay, I did a big one. Lots of tens there. All right, so now let's look at your page. Okay. So you have to do 4 problems on the journal page. Okay, so here's the journal page. We did the first one together and we did it with both strategies. You decide which strategy you think is more helpful for you. I really like the number line, but I also like the counting up. I think they're pretty relatively the same. So it's up to you which one you like. The directions say to use the open number line or number sentences for problems 1 to 3. So I'd like you to try to do the number line for at least number 2 and 3, and then number 4, you can pick your favorite strategy. So then you can go ahead and draw your number line like this. You start at my small number, 46, and you end at 91. Okay, and now we're going to see how many jumps can I get to 50. I think I'm going to have to count by ones. 47, 48, 49, and here's 50. Okay, what kind of jumps can I do to get to 91? I bet I can jump by tens. 50, 60, 70, 80. Ooh, I'll make a big jump. And that was all by tens. And then I just need, I'll put 91 over here because it's super far away. Then I just need to do one little one. Okay, and then you can add up all of your numbers. So same thing, I want you to set up your number line down here. Put 256 at the beginning, 283. You probably don't have that far to go over this one. So what can I do to get to 260? Probably just count by 4. 2, so 57, 58, 59, 60. 1, 1, 1, and 1. Okay, and then go from 260 to 280. And then how many to 283? Okay. And then for this one, I want you to pick your favorite strategy. So you have big numbers. You have 752 minus 487. So if you did the number line, it would be 487 down here and 752 down here. If you did the counting up subtraction, you would have 487, probably plus 3 to get to 490. And then you can add from there. You can probably add hundreds to begin with. So I'm going to add a 100 right now. That will give me 590. Okay, I'm not there yet. Let's add another 100. I'm at 690. Not, I'm getting kind of closer. If you run out of space, you can go up here. Okay, so it would be 690. Can't do 100. Maybe now I can do 20. Okay, that's 710. I'm not there yet. What else do I need to do? Okay, for your home link, you just have to do 2 problems. Okay, same thing. You can decide. And oh, I did forget to mention to do your estimate first. 90, would that be 90 or 100, 40 or 50? And see if your estimate is close to your actual answer. So don't forget to do your estimate. And same thing for these ones. Make sure you do your estimate first. So 530, would that be 500 or 600? 329, 300 or 400. Over here would be 330. That could be 300 or 400, 209, 200, or 300. Okay. And then set up your, you can do your counting up or you can do your number line. Okay. All right. Have fun. Check out the videos also on the slideshow. It will go over each strategy with you also, just like I